Hello, children. Yesterday was the Friendship Day. So, taking the opportunity, children, I wish all my dear little ones a very happy Friendship's Day. I, Mrs. Aarti Shingari, is once again with you with the topic Helen Keller of Class 4 English NCERT book. So, let us know about Helen first. She was named as Helen Adams Keller. She was born on June 27, 1880 in Tuscumbia, Alabama, daughter of Captain Arthur Henley Keller and Kate Adams Keller. She was born with full sight and hearing, means she was absolutely a normal child. But there was a change, and which was for the worse. In February 1882, when she was 19 months old, she fell ill. Doctors called it brain fever, otherwise known today as scarlet fever or meningitis. For many days, she was expected to die. Means she was not getting cured at all. Always she was having high fever. When the fever went away, her family thought she was in the clear. She has become all right. See her parents, they say the child has become all right. But her mother noticed that Helen was not responding to the dinner bell when rung. Also, she was not responding to her mother's hand passing in front of her eyes. Helen's illness left her blind and deaf, both at the same time. When she was having high fever, she got cured of fever, but she became blind and deaf. Blind means she was not able to see at all and she could not hear at all. If the child cannot hear, the child will not be able to talk. So both the things go hand in hand, children. If the child is not able to hear, first the child hears and then the child starts talking. Then her mother, she went to many people for help. But fortunately, after a few days, she got Miss Sullivan. Miss Sullivan came to her help. She agreed to help her out. Actually, Sullivan was very strict, but at the same time, she was very kind to Helen. In the first picture you can see here, she has handed over a doll to Helen. So what she did, she handed a doll in her hands and then she took her palm and wrote some words, or you can say symbols on her hand, which meant doll. Likewise, she wrote symbols of many words. Once they were passing by, and Miss Sullivan saw the hand pump boring from which the water was coming out. She took Helen there and she put Helen's hand under that water. Helen felt something wet. Then she wrote on her palm water. And she knew, Helen came to know that whatever is wet, something wet, it is water. So in the similar manner, she went on learning words and her knowledge increased day by day. And in the end, she came to know that words are very important. So we all teachers also are behind the children to learn as many words as they can, means to increase their vocabulary. So now question answers. Something was wrong. What was wrong with Helen Keller? Helen became blind and deaf due to illness and fever. See, these are real pictures. I've taken from the Google children, Miss Sullivan and Helen. She is handing over a doll. See here. Although Helen could not hear or see, what kind of girl was she? Although Helen could not hear and see, she was a bright and smart child. Actually, children, all the people thought, even her father, he gave up. They said, he always said, Helen's mother, she's a poor child. Whatever she says, you give her. But Helen's mother, she said, no, my child is very clever. She will not remain like this. She has to make her career. She has to grow up with as an intelligent child, as a smart child, or you can say as a normal child. Here. Then see Helen, she did a BA and got degree. Who agreed to help Helen? Miss Sullivan agreed to help Helen. See, she's Miss Sullivan. How did Miss Sullivan help Helen? Miss Sullivan gave Helen a doll. First thing she did was she gave a doll and she wrote doll, or she put symbols of doll on her hand and wrote the word on Helen's hand, on her fingers. In this way, she taught her the sign language to learn the words. Here. What did Helen learn when the teacher put her hand in the running water? When the teacher put her hand in the running water, she learned a new word, water. She also learned the meaning of water when she found it wet and running down her hand when she touched it. Here. What was the most important thing that Helen finally understood? Helen finally understood that words are the most important thing in the world. She would know everything through words. How do people who cannot see and hear study? The people who cannot see and hear study through special books written in a special language called Braille. They touch the script and then understand the meaning of the written text. Here. Actually, Braille is the name of the man who invented this Braille script. What is the script for the children who cannot see called? The script is called Braille. History inventor, see, Braille history inventor. He invented this symbol sign language for the blind people. How do you think you can help the children who cannot see? We would give the Braille books to the children who cannot see. Now here are two columns. Each column has one set of sentences. We have to join two sentences using but and then write the complete sentence. So when we use but, we have studied before also, when we are joining two sentences which are opposite in meaning, which are different, then we use but. Helen lived after her illness, but she could not hear or see. See, these two different things. So we will see one by one. Helen lived after illness, but she could not hear or see. She could not see or hear, but she was very intelligent. People thought that she could not learn anything, but her mother thought that she could learn. I told you before also that her mother was determined that my daughter is a normal child. is an intelligent child and she will learn. Helen copied the words, but she did not know what she was doing. In the beginning, she didn't know what she was doing, but Miss Sullivan helped her out. Miss Sullivan was strict, but she was very kind to. So, when two different sentences are opposite in meaning, then we use the word but. So, children, we have done this lesson, Helen Keller. We have seen the history of hers. And you know, even the children who are having some kind of weakness, they also by hard work do something, they make their career. And children, we are so lucky that we have got everything in this world. So why should we lag behind? We should learn more and more. We should put in hard work and do something, make our career so that we live as good citizens. We enjoy our lives with all the facilities, with all the things which God has given us.